Hey everyone, Adrian here, and in today's video I want to talk to you about a concept called Ready, Fire, Aim. One of the things that I really noticed within my coaching, in terms of the people that I coach one-on-one, in my group settings, group coachings, in my programs and products that I sell, is that I get a lot of people saying to me things like, I'm just finding out like what sort of area I want to get into, and I'm just waiting for like maybe to sort of narrow down my niche. I just can't really figure out my niche right now, and I'm just waiting for, say, for example, I just want to get my website really looking good. I want to get some business cards. I want to get, my photos looking good, all that kind of jazz, right? I want the font to look right. I think I just need to improve all this stuff. And then when I'm really ready, I think that that's when I can start getting into it. And here's why I think that is such a problem for most people, is because when I think about my own success in business and in life, it's when I have not really thought things through. Okay, so you could call that irresponsible or whatever you want, but for me it's worked because I kind of had this adage of ready, fire, aim. Certain things work out and certain things don't. But what I've found is that the universe rewards action. The universe always rewards those who take action all the time. And much like the analogy of an aeroplane is never really on track, it's always off track and correcting its course, it's the same adage in terms of how you apply that to life and particularly business, okay? So if you're the type of person who is deliberating over making a decision and then therefore causing inertia, you're not doing anything, right? So it's like a paralysis by analysis. You keep overthinking stuff. The person who actually just takes some action, so meaning if you're trying to make it in a particular space and you've got a competition or a competitor or something like that trying to compete in your area or your town or whatever, and they just take a little bit of action and correct themselves, they're going to win because you are just not doing anything, right? I'll explain it a little bit. I've kind of got this little diagram. I'm going to try and attempt to write and talk. I'm only a guy, so I can only do so many things at once, right? So here, if you can see this properly, right? I've got person A over here, and I've got person B here. Okay, can you see that? All right, so there's our target that we want to reach. Here's where we start. Person A is the person that's I've got to make sure that the colors are right on my website. I've got to make sure that maybe the fonts larger and the tabs work properly and the back end systems are great, and then I can really launch this product or launch this program or whatever it may be. And then you got person B down here who's you know what, I'm going to run with the ready, fire, aim kind of adage. I'm just going to give things a go and just see what happens. So they do. They give things a go and they start to kind of wane. They go off track. So they're really starting to falter. Whereas person A is doing nothing. Person A is still thinking about whether it's a good time to dip my toe in the water. Is the climate right? They're still just thinking about maybe getting in the water. Person B dived in, boots and all, is just gone into it. And here's the thing, they've made mistakes, they've gone off track, they've done things wrong, and they've ended up all the way here, nowhere near their target. And they've gone, if we look at, say, in terms of a trajectory going forward, they've gone, thousands of kilometers down the road or years into their career or whatever it is. And they've gone off track. But here's the interesting thing. As soon as they find out, as soon as they test, measure, find out what works, what doesn't, as soon as they find out, okay, now I know how to do my Facebook ads, now I know how to write ad copy, now I know how to structure my business properly, and then they correct the course, they're already there. They've gone all this way doing the wrong thing, they corrected it, and then they're doing everything right and they hit their target. And this is the 20-year overnight success myth that everyone sort of falls into. This guy is so lucky or this girl is so lucky, they just hit the jackpot at the right time. No, they've done all this work in the meantime. While you were still fucking around up here thinking about what to do, they were taking action, making mistakes, falling over, grazing themselves, getting cuts and bruises. And then when they corrected their course, bang, it was just an explosion. They were already at their destination because they'd already traveled so far. It was just a minor correction and they were already there. Okay, I hope that has helped you. If you are procrastinating and putting things off and waiting for the perfect moment, I can guarantee you it's never going to happen. Ready, fire, aim. Take some action today. Take some sort of forward momentum in your life, in your business, in your mindset. Whatever you need to do right this minute, do it now. Make that call, send that email, send out that ad, create the product, create the program, write the fucking book, whatever it is, do it today. The universe always rewards actions. Take some action today. I hope this has helped you and served you in some way. And until the next video, I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.